Walking into a garage and seeing a massive power rating slapped on a tiny electronic box usually triggers my internal alarm bells. We see these flashy systems all the time. They promise the world for the price of a few pizzas. This specific home audio amplifier claims a whopping 300-watt power output. That is a massive number for such an affordable device. It makes you think of room-shaking bass and crystal-clear highs that can reach the back of the yard without breaking a sweat, but we have to stay grounded. In the world of budget audio gear, those big numbers are often more about marketing flash than actual raw muscle. If you go into this expecting a professional concert hall experience, you will likely be let down. However, if you want something that just works for a weekend barbecue or a noisy workshop, this might actually be a surprise hit. The sheer versatility is the first thing that jumps out. It is a total kitchen sink approach to design. You get wireless streaming, which is probably how most people will use it every single day. You can pair your phone or tablet in seconds. And just let the music flow. There are also slots for memory cards and thumb drives if you have a massive digital library. It even includes an FM radio and dedicated microphone inputs. That microphone feature is actually a huge selling point for anyone who loves a bit of karaoke or needs to make announcements at a community event. You do not need a separate mixer or any fancy extra gear. You just plug a mic in and start talking. The setup process is incredibly beginner-friendly. You do not have to dig through complex digital menus or deal with confusing wiring diagrams that require a manual. You connect your passive speakers, hit the power button, and you are ready to go. It is ideal for a home gym, a workshop, or a patio where you just want some background noise without investing a fortune in a high-end system. Now, we have to be honest about the trade-offs. The build quality feels exactly like the price tag suggests. The remote control is a bit flimsy. The menu system is not going to win any awards for modern design. And that 300-watt claim feels a bit optimistic when put to the test. When you crank the volume up to the absolute max, you might notice the sound getting a bit thin or losing its crisp detail. It lacks that deep thumping bass that expensive receivers provide. But for casual listening, like catching up on a favorite podcast or playing some classic rock while you work on a project, it gets the job done. It is a tool for people who value basic function over absolute perfection. You are getting a massive list of features in a very small and light package. It is all about having control over your sound without needing a degree in engineering. If you're a serious audiophile who spends thousands on specialized cables, this is not for you. But for everyone else who just wants the music to be louder than what a tiny portable speaker can handle, this little unit is a solid choice. It fills a gap. It turns a dusty corner of the house into a functional entertainment zone. You get the convenience of wireless tech paired with the simple knobs and buttons of an old-school receiver. It is a simple workhorse for the everyday listener who just wants to press play.